Today I'm going to work on some thrift flips. So I have this frame. It's a beautiful frame and I have a beautiful piece of artwork for it, but I don't like the color. So I'm going to paint that. And then I picked this up some time ago. It was a little stool with a little doggy picture on it. Super, super cute. But I wanted to have a stool upstairs in my bedroom, and I don't have a price, so I don't remember how much this was. And this piece of artwork belonged to my sister, so that was free. Next, I have this tall lamp, and this was also free. This was given to me by my tenant in Brooklyn. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. So we're going to flip that and use this for outdoors. And then I have this little chair. Quiet, Lily. I have this little chair that I had it in the foster care room, but since I redid this room, I'm going to use it in my bathroom as a vanity chair, and the blue, of course, is not working for me. And last but not least, you remember I removed these rockers from the front porch and said that I would get to them at a later time. And you see how the paint is just chipping and flaking. And there's some mildew down here. I don't know if you can make that out. So I bought some, it's called Kills. It's a, ooh, look, you can see the peacock here sitting up. It's for outdoor use and prevents mildew. So I'm going to try to prime it with that. Use at least 2 to 3 coats of paint and then seal it. And hopefully a lot of paint projects, a lot of thrift flips today. So sit back and relax. Grab your favorite drink and enjoy while I get these thrift flips underway. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome back to Amethyst Adventures, and welcome if you're new. I enjoy decorating, DIYs, thrift flips, shopping hauls, honey, the whole 9 yards. So if you enjoy that type of content, you have reached the right channel. Gloss protective enamel, and I also have a sealer. Rust-Oleum ×2 Ultra Cover Clear Gloss. So this will be for the outdoor pieces like the lamp. You know that spray paint is my medium of choice. I love it. Good coverage, especially with Rust-Oleum. The only trick is to use several light coats. Don't try to cover it all at one time, or it'll get blotchy and drippy. So just put several light coats, let it dry in between, and your project will come out beautiful. Just a Dollar Tree solar light. Snap the bottom off. Pull it down. Boom. Here's the shade that came with the lamp. I may paint that little finial black. Okay. Shade is on. Drop that little solar light. And there we have it. An outdoor lamp. So let's give it a coat of this, then we'll come back in with the textured paint. And I just love this Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover. The coverage is beautiful. Rarely do you need 2 coats. Usually 1 coat will do you. But I am going to put 2 coats just to cover this deep blue. But just a beautiful paint for all your spray painting projects. Walmart sells a cheap spray paint, but you use so much of it, The nozzle never works properly. It's always an issue with that paint. I've tried it a couple times, even tried the Ace brand, and that's up still. Do yourself a favor, if you're gonna spray paint, just go with the Rust-Oleum. It's $1 or $2 extra, but it's really worth it. For the top coat, I'm using this Rust-Oleum multicolored textured spray paint. It's given me that kind of powder coated finish, and I had a little area here, and a little bit goes a long way on this. And that is how it's looking. I have reupholstered several times, but if I'm not mistaken, and I'm just using a flathead screwdriver to get these staples out. If I'm not mistaken, this chair was originally beige, so I may not have to in the event I do have to reupholster. I bought this upholstery fabric to redo my headboard in my master bedroom. So I do have a beige fabric. But like I said, I think this was originally beige, if I'm not mistaken. And if you look here, I don't know if you can see that, looks like a beige fabric underneath. So we'll see. Here's the first layer of fabric. I have the second layer, and although I love purple, I want it more neutral because I change the colors in my bathroom and my bedroom quite frequently. So let's get the purple off. Second layer of purple fabric was a monster, but it finally came off, and I had to rip it mostly to get it off over here because these staples would not come out. I think I got some calluses on my hands. Once I got to the original fabric, there's nothing wrong with it. So I think I'm going to leave it just as is. Get this reattached and this raggedy paper, because I told you I have done this several times on this one piece. So the paper's a little bit raggedy. Let's see if we can at least line up the holes. So I grabbed this at Dollar Tree to scrape away all of that paint. And you see how that's really taking off that paint and making a difference. So I'm going to finish scraping these chairs down, wipe them off, and then I'm going to begin to paint. Pills, mold, and mildew interior exterior primer. So it prevents it's resistant to mold and mildew, which is what happened to these chairs. That my paint is dry, I let it dry for about 20 minutes the first time and an hour the second coat. I put 2 coats on. I'm going to come back in with some silver leaf rub and buff. You don't need a paintbrush for rub and buff. You just put a tiny little dab on your finger and you lightly go over the design. Next, I'm going to paint this mat my signature color. I have just some purple fabric. I forgot what I originally used this for, but I've been taking off pieces ever since. So here I cut a piece that is big enough to work for the upholstery of this project. These legs that I painted black with this purple, no. I think I'm gonna redo them in silver. I just wanna pull it tight. Not too taut, but tight. I tried to get off this black backing, but those staples are in there tight, and my hands are already sore. So I'm just not even gonna bother anymore with that.
Yes, honey. I love it when a project comes together just the way you wanted it to. And these projects are coming out absolutely gorgeous. Let me know if you agree. And give me your feedback about which one was your favorite in those comments. If you're enjoying today's video, honey, give your girl a big thumbs up. And if you're not a part of the Amethyst Adventures family, what are you waiting for? Click on that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you will know when I upload a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.